Welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Plus, everybody. This is 480 volts. I wanted to take this opportunity to show you what Continue Plus actually does. Basically, you can select, if you select Continue, and like I want to continue from a file that I'm already doing. Now, let's see here. This file right here takes place basically right after I have gotten the boat in Homeworld, after we first met Norris and got the boat. Okay, so there you go. I got this boat. I've recruited, I think I went ahead and recruited, I recruited Zappa, and I, of course, recruited Norris. And this is the earliest point in the game where you can go to the end of time, or rather, the bend of time, right? Well, you might remember at the bend of time, there was this door here, and if I tried to examine the door, the time will come for the doorway to open. Well, the time comes in New Game Plus, or Continue Plus if you want. And the way Continue Plus works is, I figured I'd just go ahead and kind of give you the lowdown on Continue Plus. You select a file that you've already completed. Every time I've completed something, beat the time devour, I've been saving it to this file right here. So all of my stats and data are on there. So when I load it up, it asks me if I want to do New Game Plus or Continue Plus. Here's how Continue Plus works. Select it, then select a file that you haven't beat the time devour with, like the one I just showed you. The one where we, see, I can't do it on a file I've already completed, but I can do it on one of these files where like this file that I just showed you, where I was working on the, just got Norris and the boat. So I'm going to load that file up, and what it does is it actually transfers all of those stats over to this file. So we're this point in the game, but we have all those stats that we just accumulated, all those other times we beat the time devour, and all those star levels and all that good stuff. Which means we still only have the characters I mentioned, like Zappa and whatever, Norris, but we still have the time egg, and we have all that good stuff, the relief time charm and the time shifter. So yeah, that's how Continue Plus works. And it's basically starting a file that you've already been working with and just turning it into New Game Plus that early in the game. It's kind of nifty. Now, I wanted to make a quick little party adjustment here. So what I did is, as you can see, I brought Norris and Sprig into the party. I got all this good stuff. I got a red brooch and a forget-me-not on Norris. Everybody needs a forget-me-not pot. And, of course, red brooch on Sprig. Everybody needs red brooches, and I wanted, for what I'm about to do, I wanted Sprig because, she can learn, whoever she defeats, she can learn the doppelgang of. And I wanted everybody else wearing forget-me-not pots. Now, you know that I equipped Zappa. I wanted to show you a little bit, and I did not equip Lynx. I wanted to take a moment to explain the relief charm. Basically, what it is, it is a way for you to, when you use it, yeah, relief charm. When you use it, it allows you to change Lynx into another character. What this means is, you'll still have Lynx in your party, but when you go to fight a battle, you'll have this other character in the party instead of Lynx. It only takes into effect during battles. And I decided to put Zappa. A red elemental character for this battle is nice, and you really don't need to do it. I just really wanted to do it just to show off the relief charm and kind of show what it does. But I mean, I could have done this probably just as easy, if not easier, with Lynx. But yeah, everybody's wearing forget-me-not pots, except for Sprig, of course, and that's good. Yeah, in New Game Plus, this door will open. And it will take us to... Whoa, that is a big blob monster. Hey there, buddy. Welcome! Is this like Specchio? Wanna go for it? 3 laps should be enough. It is like Specchio. You have to walk around this room clockwise 3 times. Each time you do, you'll hear a little bring. It makes a little sound. You can see I'm going back because, well, I didn't do it right the first. I didn't walk around properly that first time. It's that little hole in the gate where you have to make sure you don't accidentally exit the room. But yeah, you'll know you've done it right when you hear a little bring sound. But once you've done it 3 times, this happens. Hey, nice circling job. I applaud your ability to walk around in circles. Well, battle away. Wait, what the? Don't these guys look familiar? It's been a long time since we've made an appearance. They look pretty incompetent to me. Yeah, but you gotta give them credit for making it inside this room. We're the three mystical knights. Show us your skills. Yes. If you do not remember, these guys were from Chrono Trigger. Their names were... We gonna do close-up something? Flea? You gonna do close-ups of the other? Well, it's Flea, Slash, and Ozzy. I thought it was gonna show all of them, like, a close-up on each one. Flea, Slash, and Ozzy, yes. And, let's see here. Flea is red. Slash is blue. That's Slash being blue is the reason why I brought in Zappa. Those, like I said, it's not really needed. And Ozzy, of course, is green, and that's why I brought in Norris. Now, what's cool is if you can beat these guys, you can actually they are available doppelgangs. So that is the reason why I have Sprig in the party, and I have Zappa and, what's his name, Norris, equipped with Forget-Me-Not pots. Basically, it don't matter who beats who, I'm going to get their doppelgangs, because I've done it that way, because I got the two guys wearing doppelgangs and Sprig in the party. So now that way all three of them can beat anybody, and we can get doppelgangs. And I recommend killing off Ozzy first, because if you're not fast enough, he'll do a move called Max Defense, in which he will, all three of these dudes will become, and I say dudes very lightly, all three of these dudes will become invincible for a minute. Now, the stare is the reason why we have red brooches. The stare doesn't... Okay, it's going to hit everybody, and it's going to put... it does a bit of damage, but more importantly, it inflicts confuse, which is so annoying. But if you have red brooches, you're, of course, protected against that. Yeah, I say dudes lightly because, yeah, Flea's a cross-dresser, which you figure that out if you've played Chrono Trigger, so, yeah. Am I gonna show off, what are we doing? Yeah, do heal all. But yeah, like I said, it would be best to take out Ozzy first, because that max defense thing is really annoying. And I suppose if I had waited a little bit, I could have gotten Norse's final tech. Wind Slash is not going to hurt that much. But yeah, this is a battle you can only fight in New Game Plus. So these guys are actually kind of tough. You know, most of the bosses you fight in New Game Plus, at least early in the game, they're pretty easy. But no, these guys are kind of tough because, well, they're made for New Game Plus. So there you go. And yeah, but yeah, you can get them as doppelgangs if you have Sprig or somebody wearing a Forget-Me-Not pot beat them. So the way I've got it set up, I will get all three of them as doppelgangs when I beat them. Yet again, I don't know if Sprig has to be in her normal self or if she can be in another form to get the doppelgang. I'm never sure on that, so I just leave her normal self, which kind of doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And yeah, Zappa's doing okay damage. Okay, I didn't beat him fast enough. Alright, now these three guys are basically invincible for quite a few turns. You will see when I go to defeat them, I miss. So that's no good. That's really annoying, actually. And elements will not work either. That's why you want to beat Ozzy somewhat quickly. If you don't have red brooches, this battle gets really annoying because you're going to get confused. It's going to happen. And you're probably wondering, well, if you can't beat them, why are you attacking them? Wasting your stamina. Well, because eventually, max defense will wear off. Yeah, he does Omega Green too. I don't think it hurts that much. Yeah, that barely did any damage at all. Eventually, max defense will wear off, and there's no indication of when it does. So I want to be aware of immediately when it wears off. And you'll know I keep skipping Norris because him being Yellow Elemental will do the most damage to Ozzy. So I'll kind of save him. I'll save his stamina for Ozzy. Looks like Flea's asleep. I think, like, the way these guys work is, like, a couple of them will go to sleep for several turns and they won't do anything. And, yeah, we're still missing. Eventually they'll wake up and then somebody else can go to sleep. Usually Ozzy's the one who's asleep. I don't know, Slash doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't know if he's asleep. Yep, max defense is still not worn off. And I got a lot of green on the screen. There's just nothing I can do about that. Oh, it wore off. Sweet. Now we can really start wailing on these guys. Alright, Norse. Do your thing. Too bad he doesn't have any of his element power up. There you go. That's the stuff. Of course, any buffs I had on anybody's worn off long by now. So yeah, you just, when max defense happens, you just defend, and occasionally attack and see if it's worn off or not. Yeah, she does the stare quite a bit, which thankfully I'm protected against. And I would have used Norris's techs, but unless you're using a final tech, they really don't do that much in New Game Plus. Come on, Ozzy. Die already. And yeah, Zappa's doing okay damage, but really, I mean, you might as well have Lynx in the party. Oh wow, I'm still missing. You might as well have Lynx in the party because, yeah, he probably do more damage than Zappa. I only did it because I wanted to show off the Relief Charm. And Zappa's not, or Ozzy's not sagging, he's just, he's asleep right now. But I'm kind of annoyed that I keep missing. There we go, that's the stuff. Oh, he can do Omega Black, too. Yeah, go figure. But yeah, if you don't remember these guys from Chrono Trigger, then you obviously haven't played Chrono Trigger and have no business watching this. Well, I mean, you know, you can watch what you want, but you're gonna miss out. I mean, play Chrono Trigger if you don't know who these guys are. Especially Ozzy. Is he I can't tell if he's sagging or if he's asleep. Sure, let's show off his final tech. Zappa's final tech. Oh, I killed him. I killed off Ozzy. Excellent. So this is Zappa's final tech, Balls of Iron. I figured it would be quite effective against Slash. Did I kill him? Did I kill Ozzy? I think I killed Ozzy. Yeah, good damage on Slash there. Yep, Ozzy's dead, I think. Awesome. Cool. Might as well kill, what's her name next? Flea. I think, that would be good because, even though we're protected against, the stare, the being confused, the stare can still do some damage. And yeah, appropriately, Slash can do the move, Dash and Slash. It's kind of neat, though. You might remember from Chrono Trigger, Chrono had the tech Slash, right? Well, then we fight actual Slash. And, of course, he can do the same tech. You know, like, why would Slash not be able to do Slash, right? So I think, I always thought, you know, so Dash and Slash is not quite the same as Slash, right? It's not nearly the same tech. But, she got frozen. That sucks. But it's still, I like that they, Dash and Slash, they let Slash do that. So that's pretty cool. Ow! Good damage. We are doing massive damage. Okay, Volcano. That's gonna hurt it a little bit. Hopefully we can, okay, that actually didn't take up a whole lot of damage. Yeah, these guys don't really seem to be that powerful. I mean, you don't want to underestimate them. I mean, this is as early as you can fight them. Maybe wait till you're, like, really powerful. But if you beat them now, it's awesome because you can get their doppelgangs, and their doppelgangs are awesome. You can't do like max defense or the stare, but you can. I think all of okay, there goes Flea. Flea's dead. I think all of Slash's techs you can do those, but yeah. Now you can do all sorts of buffs with these. Like Ozzy has all sorts of like protect, like raise your magical defense or lower your raise your physical defense or stuff like that. Yeah, he can do Omega White. He can do Omega Blue. It doesn't hurt. You can't do that as Doppelgang Slash, but oh well. I don't think there is a Doppelgang that will allow you to do that. It's fine. We almost got this. And yeah, these guys are pretty good. Yeah, I already said that. They're really good Doppelgangs. So there you go. Do really good damage. We beat them! Yay! I love that. Just nice little fan service, really, is all it is. And you get the Slasher, the Dreamer Sash, and Ozzy Pants. Yeah, you might remember the slasher and the Aussie pants from Chrono Trigger. Woohoo! Then, if the number of times you circle matches the number inside my head, I'll give you something real nice. I'll only give you 3 hints. Well, let's make it less than 20 laps. Humba! Okay, I thought of a number. Go for it. So, he thinks of a number, and you have to guess that number by circling around this room. The number of times it has to match his number. If you keep talking to him, he'll tell you, like, if you talk to him the first 3 times, he'll give you a hint. He'll be like, nah, keep going. And he might say, oh, you're doing pretty good. You're almost close. And I circled around about 9 times, and then I just, like, I wasn't even counting. I was like, let's see what kind of hint he gives me. Lap number 9. Almost! So that tells me I'm close. Probably 2 more. When he says almost, it's probably like 2 more laps. Okay, so 10 wasn't enough. So it should be... Okay, I'm not circling correctly. It should be 11. Or was that 12? I think it was 11. Yes, exactly. Use it. Link's received the Dreamer's Sarong. Now you can reset. Yeah, maybe I'll see you in a different dimension. Bye. Yeah, you can actually reset the area by leaving and coming back, and you can reset the number. But, okay, the Dreamer's Sarong allows you to... well, first off, the Slasher is a sword, so only sword characters can wear it. A Spectral Sword is better, so I don't see the purpose of it. But okay. Where even is it? There it is. A demon sword used by Slash. I don't know what's special about it. I really don't. I know what did we get from Flea? The Dreamer Sash. Let's just do in a battle, your element power will be increased by 2, as opposed to the Dreamer Scarf, where it's only 1. And in Ozzy's pants, Ozzy striped undershorts, but you can wear them on your head if you prefer. Little reference to Chrono Trigger, because in that game, it was a piece of armor, it was a piece of headgear, even though it was pants. And the Dreamer Sarong lets you start your battle with element power completely maxed out. So that's actually really, really good. The Ozzy pants are about the best defense you can have. The thing is, they inflict status ailments like Darkness, Afraid, and Dizzy. I don't care about Dizzy and Afraid. I don't really know what they do. Darkness is pretty annoying, so if you don't want to deal with that stuff, then don't wear them. And yeah, to get Links back in battle, just use the Relief Charm again and select Links. But there you go! That was Ozzy Slash and Flea. Something you can only do in New Game Plus. In the next video, I will show you some final techs, and then a super-de-duper-de-duper secret. So look forward to that. This is 480 volts. Bye-bye-bye-bye.